When I was in Manhattan working there, this is definitely one of the most favorite things that people like to order for weekend brunch. And I think I've like cooked hundreds of it already. And I'm excited to share with you guys how I make it. First, we need sugar. 1 each of egg yolk and whole egg. 166 grams of whipping cream and 166 grams of milk. Brioche and apples. Vanilla extract and your oil. Okay guys, so the first step in making a good French toast is the batter. The batter is the most important part for me to make a good French toast, is because it creates the flavor and the texture for your French toast. So the first thing that we have to do is add our whipping cream and milk together. Then after which we add the sugar, the egg yolk, and the whole egg. So last thing that you add is the vanilla extract, and that's it. The reason why we use an extra egg yolk is to create a richness to this French toast. We don't want it to be dry, we want it to be really rich. So when you eat it, it's just so perfect. So the second step to our French toast is slicing your brioche. I tend to use a brioche, but you can also use different kinds of bread such as rye, wheat, white bread. It depends on what you prefer. Make sure it's 2 inches in thickness. There you go. So the third step to this French toast is peeling and slicing your apples. Here you go. So everything that I'm showing you right now are all accessible in the supermarket. So all of these ingredients are easy to find. Quick recap. We've done our batter, sliced our brioche, and also sliced our apples. Next, the fun part. So we'll be dunking our brioche into our batter. You can actually do this ahead of time if you want to. Make sure you soak it, but don't soak it too long so it doesn't crumble when you take it out. Just enough to absorb all of this batter. Okay, see? Look at this. The next step here, after you soak your brioche in the batter, the next thing that you have to do is fry it now. But before that, understand, to make a really good French toast is you need quality ingredients. You have to make sure that you use quality oil such as this one. I've been using this since the pandemic. It's called the Pacific Sunrise. What's good about it is 100% vegetable oil, also enriched with vitamin A and E. And what's nice about it, it's sustainably sourced as well. You have to make sure that the oil is hot enough. So to check that, you see the oil here, if it's shimmering or there's a little bit of smoke coming out, then that's okay already. Or if you're not so sure yet, splash a very tiny bit of liquid like this. If it bubbles a little bit, then you're ready. So after heating the oil, put it on medium-high heat. So it does, to make sure that the brioche doesn't burn. So let's start. As you can see here, I added half an inch of oil. I did this just to make sure that you get a crispy crust. Let's check. This is how French toast looks like. Oh, let's take it out. Make sure you put it on a damp on a tissue so that it absorbs the extra oil. There you go. Now we'll be slowly searing our apples until it gets soft. As you can see, I added a tablespoon of oil, just a tablespoon of oil. No. There you go. So it's perfectly golden brown. It takes about 3 to 5 minutes each side. So make sure it just cooks slow until it gets softer. Okay, after both sides are golden brown, we add a little bit of nub of butter. This will make it more flavorful, to make the apple more richer. And when we let's add a little bit of brown sugar to give that caramelized glaze to it. About 2 tablespoons. So now the final step to making my French toast is the presentation. As you already know, we eat with our eyes first. That's why plating is key. First thing we put is the toast. Make sure that the toast is in the center. Then the next part will be adding 4 pieces of apples. Put one in the middle, one on each side, and one in front. Okay, next step, we'll be drizzling the maple syrup. Second to the last step, we'll be adding the whipping cream. Final touch would be our powdered sugar. Finish it all off. Look at that. Here you go. Our French toast. Look at that. Perfect, crunchy in the outside, tender in the inside, soft, nuts in your mouth.